some sleight of hand trick.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And got something a little different on here today. Just became aware of this trailer. I guess it's potentially a work in progress, or it'll be out soon. It's a Pitt's logging trailer from Pizzster and Company. Oh shoot, forget the other fella's name. And Hadborn. It looks like a Hadborn model. So that's kind of neat. And it's got dynamic loadings. We're about to find out. If we peel up there, I'm sure we're going to get dynamic loads. And we'll have a look at the cargo, see what it's like. And this has an open def, this trailer. So you can put a couple different mud flaps on it. And well, it depends on the trailer you're pulling. There's 3 different versions of the trailer. And this is the one that has dynamic loading. So that's what we've got on here. And you got a couple places you can put stuff on the frame of the trailer. So that's here on the Lost Bayou Trucking, New Iberia, Louisiana. And so I started messing around with this skin to see what I wanted to do with it. Like what did I want to do with this Lost Bayou skin that makes it different? And I kind of wanted the rattlesnake or alligator snake stripes. And then, so I used that engine turn thing to make the gold part, because something cropped up on my YouTube algorithm thing a couple weeks ago. No idea why. I was looking at stuff to do with Louisiana, I guess. And one of the things that popped up with, I ignored at the time, was something about Mardi Gras beads. And what's the story with Mardi Gras beads? And so I Googled it, or sorry, searched it on YouTube. It was on Google, just to see what the heck was with these beads. And so there's 3 colors of beads, and there's purple, means justice, green means faith, and gold means power. So I thought, well, gold beads, cool. So I'm using the engine turned effect, and I don't have them running in a straight line, so that if you get the light right, may not be quite right here. They kind of have they don't have a consistent pattern to them. You'll see in the different lights. And so I thought, well, it looks like beads in certain light, so yeah, try it. It's I had a really busy day. I didn't start on this till just a little wee while ago, so it's early days and not 100% sure if this is what I'm going to do. You guys can comment and see if this is on the right track, or do we need to do something else. But anyway, let's go get loaded, and well, let's drive down there and get some logs put on the trailer. And see how this goes. Oh man, the dude's already got some all ready to go, it looks like. He was waiting for us. See if we can get that trailer on here in one shot. It's pretty. Oh yeah, it's gonna load us. Let's see what the logs morph into. Okay. The cargo weight, 44,100 on there, 44,303 here. Pretty safe to say 44,000. I did have a tri-drive going, but when I saw that the cargoes were going to be a little lighter, maybe too light for that trailer. Or sorry, tried them. That yeah, I didn't want to carry on with that. Nice thing about this trailer is it has default light nodes, which we have on. You see the little penny lights on the bolsters, and then it's got some LEDs on the back, and you're ready to go. So let's get on with it. Oh, the map. We're in Missoula. No, get away from there. Here we are. We're in Missoula. We could head out either way here, I guess. Just hang a sharp left, go back up and around, down. And we are going to Colville, to the sawmill there. Fair enough. Makes sense. Taking logs off the mountain to a sawmill. There's quite a few loads I was looking at, but I thought, nah, let's just go with this. I really kind of wanted to do some ATS expansion at East Glacier, and I'm kind of shy on time. It's almost 11, and I'm kind of beat after today, driving down to Drumheller and back, and getting those Hell Creek trucking skins out this morning for the CT modding trucks. And I got to bed late and had to get up early to because we were heading out to make sure and get the the yard waste and recycling out and ready for pickup. And that's all stuff I should have been getting ready last night, but I was kind of playing hooky and did convoy with the boys, and then goofed around for a little too long trying to get a video out, messing around with that Ruta 589 and not the 589, the 579. And for some reason, I mentioned it in yesterday's video, that was just kicking me in the pants every time I almost had the truck built. Yeah. So tonight I should be able to get to bed before midnight. Maybe sleep in a little bit. Like, to 8 o'clock or something. That would be a miracle. So that's pretty cool. If Hadborn 3D has got a byline on the trailer, that's pretty neat. Hadborn, that's one of the big 3D modeling shops in the world. It's those guys are, if you ever want to see a lot of amazing things, and actually a whole bunch of things you're going to see in the game or any other game, especially if you're playing things like, I got to check to make sure it was Hadborn or not, but one of them, if you're into games like World of Tanks or War of Thunder or whatever, a lot of those mods or 3D models that are in there come from 3D modeling houses. And like if you look at the tanks and stuff, they have like, you can get them, like they're expensive to buy, but theoretically you're going to get your money back by whatever means. But yeah, like rotating turrets and moving tracks and all kinds of stuff. It's pretty wild. It's a crazy world, that world of 3D modeling rather. But I'm a little unclear whether this trailer is out yet or this is early days. Pizzster got a hold of me and said, hey, you want to check this out? And I said, sure. And I was actually in the middle of doing this skin for a different truck. And I thought, so, I mean, that's kind of why it's late already. I should have been in bed by now if my plan had gone into effect. But I thought, oh, geez, well, if I'm going to get a free look at this trailer, I better do Pizzster solid and put the skin on his truck and have a look at it on here and get a double whammy. So, and it's like no hardship to drive this truck. Okay, we are hanging a left. See if we can get out here. I'll get run over if that corner's a little blind. Boy, frames aren't so good here all of a sudden. Probably should have rebooted my PC. Oh well. So when we get to the end, we'll have a look at the trailer in the shop, show you what that's like. The trip isn't super long. We got 266 miles to go. It just took a few minutes to get off the mountain there. And I wanted to leave a little bit of time to have a look at the trailer at the end. And I'll be looking at this truck skin a little more closely tomorrow, or today as you're watching this, and see what I'm going to do with it. I've got a bunch of different ideas, and I don't know how they're going to work, if they're going to work, or what to do about it. I'm not super happy with just throwing the logo up on the sleeper, because the way the door, you know, all the different sleepers have different panels and or doors and or widths and or windows, all kinds of different stuff going on. So I did put just the trucking info on the door of the truck. I was kind of thinking, like, and I did look, but I couldn't spend too much time at it because, well, once again, time. But I was looking for like a widescreen scene of a bayou / swamp that I could put as a fill between the alligator skin stripes, so that whole body in there, fill it with a cool swamp scene. And there are plenty of scenes out there, but they're kind of short. I don't want it to repeat, although I guess it wouldn't be a sin to have what's on the body repeat on the sleeper. It's not the end of the world. This is going to get ticklish here. Got a car right here on the left. Yeah, he yelled back. Sweet. So that would be kind of cool. You got to get one that's kind of a bit dark themed. And I had one that I downloaded, and it was just too bright. It was a sunset. Maybe it was a sunrise. Can't remember. I was looking at sunsets, and then I looked at sunrises, whatever. It's a blur. It was a lot of frantic activity I really wanted to sort of nail something down before the video, but it was just not going to happen. And then I ended up making mud flaps and putting the company name on the trailer. So once again, best laid plans. The light's changing enough to get a look at those stripes yet. Like, so the idea behind these ones being thin is that something could go and fill that panel. But if I'm not going to fill that panel with a scene or something, I'm going to end up having to make wider stripes and maybe different patterns. So that, like, this isn't necessarily where it's going to end up. But I do need to explore that, putting a scene right across. Like, I mean, there's so many beautiful swamp scenes, but they're all like, the aspect ratio on them, they're not like widescreen. They're so can't stretch from one end of the truck to the other. And like you say, if I could find one that's wide enough to do the cab and hood, then that's easily the same length as the 72-inch chop sleeper. You know, it's actually longer than that, so a guy could repeat the pattern on there. Now, worst case scenario, flip it so it looks a little different, just so you don't, the repeat doesn't hit you over the head when you're looking at it. But anyway, we'll figure something out. Sleeping on it is always a good idea. Sleep. Got to get me some quality drooling time on old Mr. Pillow. Speaking of aspect ratio, I had a bit of a bummer today because when it was just that scale in the middle of the road. Oh, we got the wave around anyway. Yeah, it's the one on the left there. It's kind of weird. Anyway, driving down to Drumheller to pick up John. Remember, I don't know if any of you saw that video I made when we went to Brooks to pick John up at Christmas. And I took a bunch of film and I put a few songs like music to it. It was actually a pretty cool video. I liked it. And no idea if it got many views or not. I have to go back and look, I guess. But anyway, we're going to do the same thing today, except for, 6 months later, kind of, well, not 6, but 8 months later, it's, there's crops getting ready to come off and a whole different look and a different terrain. It was, we're going to Drumheller, not Brooks, so a little bit of the Badlands, like driving down into Drumheller. It's really interesting scenery. The nice little mix on the way out there. But the aspect ratio on my camera was kind of like letterbox instead of widescreen. So I haven't even looked at the video footage yet, but yeah, it may not make a good video. KaD drag. Yeah, a spot along here. Bet you there's a good place to take a photo along here. Get ready here. See if we can hit the right buttons at the right time this time. Get it where we can sort of hope to get some backdrop. Oh, construction. Oh, we are about out of time to do this. Well, that's not going to work there. We'll have to try somewhere else. I don't know if it was the barricade on the left, just making the camera do impossible things, but yeah, I couldn't get any joy out of that. Or maybe my keyboard's running out of battery. think that's where you drive down and go under the highway to drop off for the furniture. There's a furniture delivery back here from ATS Expansion. Yeah, I was thinking of for a load. Okay, so the truck I was working on was the SCS W900, and that's kind of why we ended up with this paint job on this one. That, you know, it's kind of that Kenworth thing, but I got it to fit right on the oval for the Peterbilt oval, so it doesn't look too crazy. And then the space up at the front got the unit number in there. Ooh, another scale. Oh, another wave around. Wow, it's our day. See that, Tommy? Next exit here. That's that crazy left turn to get up onto the freeway. Let's see, can we pick it out? It's got to be. All right, folks, let's go. Yeah, that was it. Back there, if you're going the other direction, you got that hard left to get up the ramp and onto the freeway. You can see on the GPS that little curve that's not painted. If you're coming the other direction, you turn off to the right, and then the road is painted again back that way, over there, parallel to us, and then back up onto the highway. It's a challenge, that one. I totally set right. What's gonna stay green or what? Oh boy, just. if we'll get this next one. Could be get pretty stale by the time we get there. Yep. I remember we didn't get that photo. Won't be much good getting a picture of an empty log rack. Uh-oh. Missed a gear. Now he's gonna wait. Yeah, so ATS and ETS coming to console in the not too distant future. It's kind of interesting. I should you can probably get a you'll probably be able to get a demo. I don't know. I'm not much of a console guy. I don't know much about them. The kids are good at it. If I ever need to use it for, like when I'm kicked out of the upstairs for whatever reason, and the kids are up there, for example, I'll use their PS5 in the basement on the TV down there to watch YouTube, because our YouTube is gonna have it on. So we have those cable boxes, and there's the one with the PVR in it, the main one that's 4K, and that's in the living room. And the other ones on the other TVs that's not 4K, and for that reason I can't watch YouTube anywhere but the living room or on my PC, or on that TV down here with the PS5. And I gotta tell you, it doesn't happen that often, and every other time I do it, I gotta get the kids to explain to me how that stupid PS5 works. So foreign to me. But it would be interesting to see what ATS looks like on there anyway, just have a look. See what the graphics are like, and see what kind of frame rates it gets on there. Well, 9 miles to go. 8. Ooh, photo. Well, we got one. I've been around this road an awful lot of times. Back when didn't have a whole lot of DLC. Imagine the same for everybody who's had the game for a while. Been through here a lot. Only been in that shop right there once. It was in Convoy. Used to be a pretty neat deal back there when Voice had his, I guess it was a Voice mod in there. Some, road and all kinds of stuff back there. And it was pretty interesting. It was a neat road. And that was the one where you went over that mesh bridge to get to, I think there was maybe a couple sites back there. John Deere. Yeah, there's an announcement coming soon, or an update from ATS Expansion 2. They're going to have a John Deere manufacturing facility, and hopefully it's Waterloo. I think it is. And you'll be able to haul in raw materials and pick up equipment, tractors and implements and stuff as the output from the plant. Now, is that cool or what? I know Recon and I talked about it a long time ago. Oh, we got dynamic unloading too. Awesome. Got to do a chip van load here one of these days too. So the trailer comes with a pretty decent set of wheels and tires from Hadborn, and yeah, they don't look terrible, but you know, I'm paying for Jaspers. I'm going to use my Jaspers. It's going to be interesting when, yeah, we get more dynamic unloading too. God, there's so much that's going to change in this game in the next year. We're talking about it in Convoy, and I was talking about it with Recon as well. And just, you know, talking about how AI is going to change the game and potentially offer competition, because it's going to be interesting. I gotta go check that video from Jeff Flaviano, I think it was, on that new trucking game. Starts in Florida, and they're gonna build DLC heading towards the west. It's kind of interesting. Okay, let's take a quick peek at the trailer. I guess we could just, yeah, we could just do that now. Services trailer purchase. So we have this Pitts trailer. And so this is what we're using, 8L dynamic. And there's a different, this one has a different mud flap. So I made that second mud flap. I haven't, let's see what what's going on. What's the, oh, this is lower. Is that what it is? Yeah, oh yeah, quite a bit lower. Oh, that's interesting. Oops, single. Oh, two-step. Yeah, it's got the big step in it. Wow, I bet you could get some cool loads in that one. I have to go to the, we're going to take a quick look. So custom, oh yeah, so it's just a lower hanging mud flap. And you can see, watch this, when we change the wheels from the Hadborns. If we go to the, how far up here do we have to go? See that? Look at how much wider the track is. It's like 3-4 inches. Quite a difference. So that's, I'm running 24.5s on it. But anyway, let's get at it. Okay, wait a minute. Before we go anywhere, let's have a look at this configuration. This is interesting. Doesn't give you any info. It's interesting too, they use the nylon webbing straps and the reels built in. Place to hook them on the other side. Now, do we have the paintable logo thing here too? Ah, it's a different one for this trailer. I didn't do that one. So you get two blanks, like one here and one here on the trailer we're using. Okay, well, let's get out of here. and go look to the cargo and try that trailer in the oh, wait a minute, media catalog, trailer explorer. We'll go here. Oh, shoot. Is it not going to show up in here yet? Pets, there it is. Yeah, that's the one right there. Let's, holy, look at that load. Wow. Mixed oak logs. Hickory logs. Pine pulp logs. That's kind of interesting. Split aspen. Oh yeah, so it's some up top, some in the back. Birch. Round milled logs. Interesting. Pine pulp V3. Okay, well, that's it. Kind of interesting. I like, yeah, that's a big load there. The hickory, imagine that's heavy too. Hickory's pretty tough wood. You got a real variety of sizes in there. Yeah, I got to try that trailer out. That'll have to be the next one I run. So let's change the trailer. Go to that one. Oh, bald spread. Okay, cypress. Split birch, milled, rough sawn beams, redwood. There we go. One big redwood log. Huh. Those redwood trees are just unbelievable. You ever read about them? They're just, they have no, oh, eucalyptus. Wow, that's cool. They don't have like a natural sort of parasite that eats on them. That's why they last so long. Kiln dried square beams. I have to get up close to read that. So yeah, definitely big red cypress. Oh, look at that. Very cool. Big mossy cypress. Wow, this is going to be good for Louisiana. Ooh, doggy. Awesome. Good stuff. Did we miss anything? I don't think so. And there's one other trailer. There's no. Oh yeah, there's these two, and then the dynamic loading is this one. So I guess at the dynamic load, I don't know if we can get those big logs. So I have to see, because I mean it's going to load the default thing and then it morphs into the other one. But yeah, that's a cool trailer. I like it. And accessories, fairly basic. You can put the headboard. Oh, you can paint it, of course. You have the side logos. So that's what I did one. I didn't do two. So you can have a second one in your open def. This is done in an open def. Just one of those replace the DDS things. So you could have two companies in there. I guess if you're using the same open def in a convoy or whatever, guys could have options. So we have the stock side lights and custom nodes. They're all over. Your bumper. What is this? Oh, okay. 70K tube. Oh, you know what? Let's get on our bike here. What's going on with this? What's going on here? Is that welded? What moves here, if anything? Looks like it's welded. Why is that like that? Let's say that's welded on there. Interesting. So, thought maybe this would swing back, and this, like if we went to, oops. There. Oh, okay. See that? It's like this moves forward. And here it's back. Maybe that goes inside that bolster. And that thing slides forward, but it's in a pocket. I don't get it. It's like it slides here. Interesting trailer. And that's inside there. Gotta be. Anyway, interesting trailer. Pretty cool. All right, well, we'll leave it there, guys. I got to get this video uploaded and get myself off to La La Land. You gotta think about it. You gotta let me know what you think of this whole idea. And so to put the swamp between everything, between those two, find the right swamp to put between those two stripes is the idea behind this one, but don't know if I'm going to find something or not. Or just do a whole different paint scheme with a different border, wider stripes, and have a bit more of the gator skin on it. We'll have to see. It's all up in the air. Well, as always, guys, really appreciate you following along, and look forward to catching you in the next one. Take care and bye for now.